The very first pasuk of Parsha Shoftim has a very powerful message for all of us. The pasuk says, "Shoftim b'shotrim titen lecha b'chol she'arecha," that we should have judges and we should have officers in all of our gates. All of our gates means in all of our cities. In other words, the Torah is telling us that we need to have a judicial system, that we have to have judges who make the judgments, and we have to have officers who carry out the judgments of the judges and make sure that the people listen to the judges. Yet, the word Shoftim and Shotrim are plural, and the word for you, Lecha, is singular. Why is that the case? It should have said Lachem. So Rav Yaakov Yosef of Polna explains that the Torah is teaching us that each individual needs to be careful with their own judicial system. How so? We have to be very careful when it comes to how we judge other people, even in our minds. And that the way that we think of someone else based on what we hear they do, before we even react, listen or speak and conclude something based on what we hear or based on what we see, we should first think about how we ourselves would look at ourselves in that position. In other words, for example, I see that my friend Moshe did something which was very, very insulting to someone else. So how am I to react to Moshe? Am I to tell Moshe, Moshe, you did something that was very hurtful to someone? Of course, because that's what I would do personally. But do I become angry at Moshe to the point that I say I can no longer talk to him because he acts that way? No, because to me as an individual, I would apologize to the person, I would ask the person for forgiveness, and then I would move on. So why is it that I should judge Moshe's character by what he did and not take into account his apology and his forgiveness, but instead judge him even harsher than I would judge myself? And so when we are lenient on ourselves, we should be lenient on others. When we're forgiving and compassionate on ourselves, we should be forgiving and compassionate upon others. It is so vital and important for us. When we say the words Bechol Sha'arecha in all of our gates, there are Chazal that explained our gates meaning our openings, our ears and our mouths, that which we take in information and that in which we give out information to others, to be oh so careful that when we speak about others or when we hear about others, we only draw conclusions and judge them based on how we would judge ourselves. And in doing so, in giving other people the benefit of the doubt, we ourselves end up becoming better and stronger people. Thank you for listening and have a good Shabbos.